Today's kind of a big day, and the keen eyed among you might have noticed I'm not in the 14th yet for our casual 20 and 20. You might have also noticed I'm dressed a little nicer than casual this morning, and that's because today is starting off with a photo shoot for the cover of my new book, which is really exciting. What are you, the photographer or the model? Hey. Everybody's standing around just looking at each other. Thank you.
Thank you. It was a pleasure.
Wow. Yesterday when I said that this was a very busy week for me, I had friends in from out of town that I saw last night after the protest. We were doing the photo shoot for the book cover this morning, and tomorrow I'm getting my edits from Richard. So today, I had a vision in mind for the cover of the book. I haven't shared the title yet, because just kind of waiting. It ties into The Sea of the Unknown, my last book. The whole thing is kind of a follow-on, but it's also an evolution, both me as a person, but the book is different. The vision that I have, at least visually, for this cover is something that I thought Cedric would be the right person to have execute on. He's a phenomenally talented photographer, does a lot of fashion work, where the last book and its cover was a lot more linear, kind of straight and clear and direct in both the story, but also just like the presentation. I wanted this to be a little bit messier, a little bit more emotional, and a little bit more open to interpretation. And we'll see what photos come out of it, what strikes us, what works the best. But I'm very fortunate that Cynthia was available and willing. That's part of the reason this whole thing came together so quickly. They both travel a lot for work. They're both very busy. He's a fashion photographer, she's a fashion model. They have a lot going on, and it just worked out that they both had a little bit of availability overlapping this week. And it was like, we really need to get this done because we can't open pre-orders, we can't move with the book until we have a cover. Like, that's the main thing. We need to be able to say, hey, this is real and it's happening. So it's very exciting that we made some great progress on that today. I'm very excited to see the photos that come back. Very excited to share the whole thing with you. The other reason that we haven't settled on a title yet, I mean, I've settled on it in my mind, but Richard has given me a little bit of pushback. So we're gonna have a discussion about that tomorrow, and we'll see. So I don't wanna, share too early what that's gonna be, because maybe it'll change. I don't think it will. But we'll find out. Anyways, thank you, Cedric, Cynthia, and Molly for helping out with that today. Very excited to have that done and behind us. It feels like a lot of momentum coming out of the gate here. So I'll tell you more about the book, what to expect as time goes on. For now, we need to get out of the 4th. We need to add 10 arrondissements to that and go straight south to the 14th for a little coffee and a little related museum. I do really want to come back and go up this tower though, I can tell you that much. Originally, I thought if I'm going to do the 14th, I might as well do the catacombs. It's cold, it's warm down in the catacombs. This is a good combination. And they're closed until like February. So the zoo in the 12th is closed. The catacombs are closed. What's open? Thankfully, in an identical building across the street, the Liberation Museum is open. And what fortuitous timing it would feel to go and check out a museum of the liberation of my favorite city on the planet from one of the great evils of the last century. No subtext there. Let's just go check it out. So you can actually go underground once every hour. They open the, I don't know if you call this the cellar, but it's kind of the resistance entrance to the catacombs to coordinate their resistance network and actually launch the fight that came at the very end, right at the liberation of the city, which is cool. It's all original. He said, please don't touch stuff. Everything's explained in English, and it's all free. This entire museum is free. One of the museums of Paris. Up and down these stairs multiple times. I'm earning whatever lunch I managed to find. Said it's 100 steps down and 100 steps up, and heart problems don't do this part, but looking for a workout. And the metro wasn't enough. You made it. I actually came here years ago, and it's really interesting to see how it has not changed, which is a good thing.
It's one of those important places that can be hard to go, can be hard to visit. It's like heartening to see the spirit and the resistance and the fight, but also the complications, the politics behind it, the ways in which the French populace swung one way and the other, the motivations, the atrocities, the tragedy that comes with something like the occupation of a city, especially with forces like that. That's why it's really important to visit places like this. I think, like, the last time I came here, I kind of wanted to get out as quickly as I could. Buzzed through, didn't really take a lot of time to absorb it because I think it was just a little bit too, I don't know if it's stressful or heavy. What it is, it's the same thing as like going to a Holocaust museum or the Anne Frank Museum in the Netherlands. There's a real weight that comes with it. And ultimately, that's the point. So, figured catacombs are closed. I do the Petite Ceinture every time I come to the 14th. I was due for a little bit of a longer visit to this place. Everybody in there was super nice, very welcoming. They'd walk you around. They're like, that was great. Paris feels extra quiet right now. It was pretty empty in there. Highly recommend that you come check it out. It's free. You learn about Jean Moulin, the like badass behind the resistance. Very good. I do have one coffee spot for us to check. It's a place that I know well, but I haven't been to this location yet. Head around the corner and grab some coffee. Classic, good. If you're gonna end up, this is a nice little addition to the neighborhood because there hasn't been good coffee near here. Hexagon's not too far from here, but if you're going to the catacombs or whatever, it's a little bit too far. This is just around the corner and on a really cute street. Doug, I think we're on. Has cows on a roof somewhere, see if we can find those. Thanks to today's patron producer, Michele, Sibert, and all my patrons, making it possible to go check out some of these wonderful museums. And there you have it. We did the 14th, even though we had to do a photo shoot in the 4th. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks to my patrons. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow for the 15th. I can pretty much guarantee you I won't be wearing a suit.